What if I told you that the most profound spiritual transformations often begin with the simplest of actions? That the act of lighting a candle, speaking a word, or arranging a few sacred objects could open a doorway to the divine? Rituals are not mere superstitions or empty routines. They are ancient technologies of the soul, designed to align us with the unseen forces that shape our reality. From the dawn of humanity, rituals have been a bridge between the mundane and the mystical. The shamans of old, the priests of ancient temples, and the mystics of every tradition understood this. Rituals are a language, a way of speaking to the universe in a way it understands. They are a means of focusing intention, harnessing energy, and creating sacred space. But how do we, in our modern world, begin to engage with this timeless practice? In this video, we will explore the first steps in sacred rituals, practical techniques that anyone can use to connect with the deeper currents of existence. We'll delve into the history and philosophy of ritual, uncovering why these practices have endured for millennia. We'll break down the core elements of effective rituals, from intention setting to symbolic action. And finally, we'll guide you through creating and performing your own simple yet powerful rituals tailored to your spiritual path. Whether you're a seasoned seeker or just beginning your journey, this video will equip you with the tools to transform your spiritual practice. So, are you ready to step into the sacred? Let us begin. To understand the power of sacred rituals, we must first journey back in time to an era when the boundary between the physical and spiritual worlds was thin and every action was imbued with meaning. Rituals are as old as humanity itself, rooted in our innate desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. In ancient Egypt, rituals were performed to honor the gods and ensure the harmony of Ma'at, the cosmic order. The priests of Ra would chant hymns at sunrise, aligning their voices with the rhythm of the universe. In the Vedic traditions of India, fire rituals, or yajnas, were conducted to invoke the blessings of the deities and purify the environment. The indigenous shamans of the Americas used drumming, dance, and sacred plants to enter altered states of consciousness and commune with the spirit world. But rituals are not confined to the past. They are a living tradition found in every culture and spiritual path. The Catholic Mass, the Jewish Sabbath, the Islamic Salah, all are rituals designed to connect the practitioner with the divine. Even secular practices, like blowing out birthday candles or toasting at a wedding, carry echoes of this ancient impulse to mark the sacred in the everyday. At their core, rituals are about intention and symbolism. They are a way of focusing the mind, directing energy, and creating a bridge between the seen and the unseen. A ritual is not just an action, it is a conversation, a dialogue between the individual and the cosmos. It is a way of saying, I am here and I am listening. The philosopher Mircea Eliade described rituals as a means of accessing Iliad Tempest, the sacred time of origins when the world was pure and whole. Through ritual, we step out of ordinary time and enter a timeless space, where transformation becomes possible. This is why rituals have endured. They are a way of touching the eternal, even in the midst of our fleeting lives. But rituals are not just about connecting with the divine. They are also about self-transformation. The alchemists of old understood this. For them, the laboratory was a sacred space, and every action, from heating the crucible to distilling the elixir, was a ritual designed to purify the soul as well as the substance. In this sense, a ritual is a mirror. It reflects our inner state and helps us align with our highest potential. As we move forward, we'll explore how to harness this ancient wisdom in your own life. But first, let's break down the core elements that make a ritual truly powerful. At the heart of every sacred ritual lies a set of core elements, universal principles that transform ordinary actions into profound spiritual practices. These elements are not rigid rules, but flexible guidelines that can be adapted to your unique path. Let's explore the first half of these core concepts, beginning with the foundation of all rituals: intention. 1. Intention, the soul of the ritual. Intention is the seed from which the ritual grows. It is the why behind the what, the purpose that gives meaning to your actions. Without a clear intention, a ritual is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. But with a focused intention, even the simplest act can become a powerful tool for transformation. Think of intention as a laser beam. When your mind is scattered, your energy is diffuse, like a flashlight shining in all directions. But when you focus your intention, it becomes a concentrated beam, capable of cutting through the noise and manifesting your desires. This is why Before beginning any ritual, it's essential to pause and ask yourself, what do I wish to achieve? Is it healing, guidance, protection, or connection? Whatever your goal, let it be clear and heartfelt. 2. Sacred space, the container of energy. Once your intention is set, the next step is to create a sacred space. This is the container that holds the energy of your ritual, shielding it from distractions and grounding it in the physical world. Sacred space can be as simple as a corner of your room or as elaborate as an altar adorned with candles, crystals, and sacred objects. The key is to imbue the space with a sense of reverence and purpose. You might begin by cleansing the area with smoke from sage or incense, symbolizing the purification of your environment. Then, you can mark the boundaries of your sacred space, perhaps by placing stones in a circle or drawing a symbolic sigil on the ground. This act of delineation creates a threshold separating the mundane from the sacred. 3. Symbolism, the language of the soul. Rituals speak in symbols, a language that bypasses the rational mind and speaks directly to the subconscious. Every element of a ritual, the objects, the gestures, the words, carries symbolic meaning, amplifying your intention and connecting you to deeper layers of reality. For example, a candle might symbolize the light of awareness, while water represents purification and renewal. The direction you face, east for new beginnings, west for endings, can also carry significance. Even the colors you choose have symbolic resonance. Red for passion and vitality, blue for peace and intuition, green for growth and healing. The power of symbolism lies in its ability to evoke emotions and memories, tapping into the collective unconscious. When you incorporate symbols into your ritual, you are not just performing an action. You are telling a story that resonates with the deepest parts of your being. For presence, the art of being here now. Finally, no ritual is complete without presence. The act of being fully immersed in the moment. Presence is what transforms a series of actions into a sacred experience. It is the difference between going through the motions and truly engaging with the ritual. To cultivate presence, begin by grounding yourself. Take a few deep breaths, feeling the earth beneath your feet and the air filling your lungs. Let go of distractions and bring your attention to the here and now. As you perform each action, lighting a candle, speaking a prayer, arranging objects, do so with mindfulness and reverence. Presence is not just about focus, it's about openness. It's about allowing yourself to be a vessel, receptive to the energies and insights that arise during the ritual. This is where the magic happens, in the space between intention and surrender, between doing and being. Now that we've explored the foundational elements of intention, sacred space, symbolism, and presence, let's delve deeper into the remaining core concepts that make rituals truly transformative. These elements will help you refine your practice and unlock its full potential. 5. Timing, aligning with cosmic rhythms. Timing is a subtle yet powerful aspect of ritual. Just as the tides are influenced by the moon and the seasons by the sun, our energy is affected by the rhythms of the cosmos. By aligning your rituals with these natural cycles, you can amplify their effectiveness. For example, performing a ritual during a new moon is ideal for setting intentions and new beginnings, while a full moon is perfect for releasing what no longer serves you. The solstices and equinoxes are potent times for rituals of balance and renewal. Even the time of day can carry significance. Sunrise for new beginnings, noon for clarity and power, sunset for reflection, and midnight for deep introspection. You can also incorporate astrological events, such as planetary alignments or retrogrades, into your ritual timing. The key is to be mindful of these cycles and use them to enhance your practice. 6. Gestures and movements, the body as a sacred tool. Rituals are not just mental or spiritual practices, they are embodied experiences. The way you move your body during a ritual can deepen your connection to its purpose. Gestures, postures, and movements are a form of sacred language, expressing what words cannot. For instance, raising your arms can symbolize invoking divine energy, while kneeling signifies humility and surrender. Circling an altar or sacred object can represent the cyclical nature of existence, while standing still in meditation embodies stability and presence. Even the way you hold your hands, palms up to receive, palms down to ground, can carry meaning. These movements are not arbitrary. They are rooted in ancient traditions and designed to activate specific energies within you. By incorporating them into your rituals, you engage your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. 7. Sound and vibration, the power of sacred words. Sound is one of the most potent tools in ritual. From mantras and chants to drumming and singing bowls, sound has the ability to shift energy, alter consciousness, and create sacred resonance. The vibrations of sound can penetrate deep into your being, clearing blockages and aligning your energy centers. For example, chanting the Sanskrit mantra Om can harmonize your chakras, while the sound of a drum can induce a trance-like state, opening the door to deeper spiritual insights. Even spoken words carry power. Declarations, prayers, and affirmations spoken with conviction can shape reality, aligning your energy with your intention. The key is to speak from the heart, allowing your words to be infused with emotion and sincerity. 8. Offerings, the act of giving and receiving. Offerings are a way of acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. By giving something of value, whether it's food, flowers, or even your time and energy, you create a reciprocal relationship with the divine, the earth, or your higher self. Offerings can be as simple as pouring water onto the earth to honor its life-giving properties, or lighting incense to symbolize the ascent of your prayers. The act of giving is not just about the object itself, it's about the intention behind it. It's a way of saying, I recognize the sacredness of this moment, and I offer my gratitude. In return, you open yourself to receive, whether it's guidance, healing, or blessings. This exchange is the essence of ritual, a dialogue between the individual and the cosmos. 9. Closure, sealing the ritual. Every ritual must have a clear beginning and end. Closure is the act of sealing the energy you've raised, integrating it into your being, and returning to the mundane world. Without proper closure, the energy of the ritual can dissipate, leaving you feeling ungrounded. To close a ritual, you might express gratitude, either silently or aloud, for the energies and insights you've received. You can also perform a grounding action, such as touching the earth, eating a small piece of food, or drinking water. Finally, you might extinguish any candles or incense, symbolizing the completion of the ritual. Closure is not just an ending, it's a transition. It's a way of carrying the sacred energy of the ritual into your daily life, allowing it to inform your actions and decisions. Now that we've explored the core elements of sacred rituals, let's turn theory into practice. Here are step-by-step techniques to help you create and perform your own simple yet powerful rituals. These practices are designed to be accessible, adaptable, and deeply transformative. 1. Setting your intention. Begin by sitting quietly and reflecting on your current needs or desires. What do you wish to manifest, heal, or release? Write down your intention in a single, clear sentence. For example, I invite clarity and guidance into my life, or I release fear and embrace courage. Keep your intention focused and positive, avoiding vague or negative phrasing. 2. Creating sacred space. Choose a quiet, undisturbed area where you can perform your ritual. Cleanse the space by burning sage, Palo Santo, or incense, moving the smoke around the area with your hands or a feather. Set up a small altar with meaningful objects, such as candles, crystals, flowers, or images of deities or spiritual figures. Mark the boundaries of your sacred space by placing stones in a circle, drawing a protective sigil, or simply visualizing a sphere of light surrounding you. 3. Designing your ritual. Choose symbolic actions that align with your intention. For example, light a candle to symbolize illumination and clarity. Pour water into a bowl to represent purification and flow. Arrange crystals in a specific pattern to amplify energy. Incorporate gestures, such as raising your arms to invoke energy or placing your hands over your heart to connect with love. Use sound to enhance the ritual, whether through chanting, singing, or playing a musical instrument. 4. Performing the ritual. Begin by grounding yourself. Sit or stand comfortably, take a few deep breaths, and feel your connection to the earth. State your intention aloud or silently, infusing it with emotion and conviction. Perform the symbolic actions you've chosen, moving slowly and mindfully. For example, light the candle and say, I invite light into my life. Pour the water and say, I release what no longer serves me. Hold the crystals and say, I am open to receiving healing energy. Close your eyes and visualize your intention manifesting. See it as clearly as possible, feeling the emotions associated with its fulfillment. 5. Closing the ritual. Express gratitude for the energy and insights you've received. You might say, "Thank you for guiding and supporting me." Ground yourself by eating a small piece of food, drinking water, or touching the earth. Extinguish any candles or incense, symbolizing the completion of the ritual. Take a moment to journal about your experience, noting any thoughts, feelings, or visions that arose during the ritual. 6. Integrating the ritual into daily life. Carry a small object, such as a crystal or talisman, to remind you of your intention. Repeat a mantra or affirmation related to your ritual throughout the day. Reflect on your progress regularly, adjusting your rituals as needed to align with your evolving goals. Sacred rituals are more than just practices. They are gateways to the divine, tools for transformation, and mirrors of the soul. Through intention, symbolism, and presence, we can align ourselves with the deeper currents of existence, creating a life that is not only meaningful but magical. In this video, we've explored the history and philosophy of rituals, uncovering their timeless significance. We've broken down the core elements that make rituals powerful, from setting intentions to creating sacred space, and we've provided practical techniques to help you begin your own ritual practice. Remember, the beauty of rituals lies in their adaptability. They are not rigid formulas, but living practices that evolve with you. Whether you're lighting a single candle or performing an elaborate ceremony, what matters most is the sincerity of your heart and the clarity of your intention. As you embark on this journey, I encourage you to experiment, to play, and to trust your intuition. Let your rituals be a reflection of your unique path, a dialogue between you and the cosmos. And above all, let them be a source of joy, wonder, and connection. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of sacred rituals. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. What rituals have you tried? What insights have you gained? And if you're eager to dive deeper into the mysteries of esoteric wisdom, don't forget to subscribe and explore our other videos. Until next time, may your rituals be sacred, your intentions clear, and your spirit ever aligned with the divine.